right, hello wine drinking people. Time for more of what I've had to drink yesterday. A busy week in the store here. Like I said, getting ready for the holidays. Always a lot of events and a lot of people coming by. And we got to see Olivier Masmondet twice in one day. And we got to taste 9 wines with him in the evening, 7 wines in the afternoon. What a great day with Louis Jadot. And let me tell you, these wines outstanding. We showed mostly 2012s at this event. And we started out with a 2010 Puy-Fusé Sous Verson from Domaine Ferret, a great Puy-Fusé producer. These 2010s, serious wines, very well built. And this wine had a lovely bouquet of fresh tree fruits, kind of like Jolly Rancher, almost like candied. Really well built, a firm hand of acidity, and nice minerality. These Domaine Ferret wines are another level of concentration for Puy-Fusé and richness. Excellent juice. All right, the Les Perrier 2012, we had this wine seated. We kind of did the first one as a greeting wine, receptionist. Anyways, this wine's more pronounced, definitely richer, more minerality, a lovely lemon drop candy fruit, vanilla bean spice, really lovely richness, even better on the second day, really big and concentrated on the tongue, a lovely creamy texture. Like I said, another level of quality for Puy-Fusé, and this is one of those vineyards that will be elevated into Premier Cru status when that comes about. All right, we had all Premier Cru wines and Grand Cru from here, and wow, the Saint-Aubin, one of the greatest value areas in the Côte de Beaune, and Le Mergers de Dentochin, the teeth of the hound. This Premier Cru, a great value, lovely concentration and richness. These 12 showing a lot of backbone, lovely tree fruit, white peach, lemon, pretty floral notes, some nice minerality, a very focused and intense wine on the tongue, really big, well built, and some nice toasty oak spice. This wine needs some time, excellent juice. Poligny Montrachet Clos de la Garenne, one of the descendants of Napoleon owns this vineyard, and this is one of those situations where Louis Jadot does all the farming, they make the wine for this vineyard, and they don't own it, but this is an incredible vineyard site, Clos de la Garenne, very strong and a little bit reserved even on the second day. Poligny's always need more time to me, but this wine has got everything. A little bit of a buttered popcorn note coming on the second day, very exotic, and on the palate, just incredible richness, wonderful length on the finish. Like I said, just needs a little bit of time. The Chevalier Montrachet Le Demoiselle, wow, this wine, incredible bouquet, one of the most famous Grand Crus, all the Grand Crus famous, and the Knight of Poligny, the Chevalier, what they call the knights back there. That's they named this vineyard after, and he is obviously the Montrachet vineyard, very famous. Chevalier Montrachet, Batard Montrachet, Bienvenue Batard Montrachet, and Criot Batard Montrachet. You don't need to remember a lot to remember all the Grand Crus in Burgundy. That's it. For the whites, anyways, Chevalier, anything with a Montrachet name, very expensive. I miss Corton Charlemagne, but Corton's twice as big as the other appellations. And these wines much rarer, and these wines need a little bit of time. This Corton showing incredible richness, almost oily texture here on the tongue, and a firm hand of acidity. Just very exotic spice, long layered finish, killer juice at $400. That's what we expect. Like I said, you really notice the difference between Grand Cru Burgundy and Premier Cru when you have wines like this on the table. So Vignes Le Bon Les Dames-Monaudes, we started out with the reds, and Les Dames-Monaudes has got an eastern exposure, the southern end of the commune, and really gravelly soils, and you notice that in this wine, a very elegant fashion wine. Needs a little bit of time to open up, and a good deal of cherry and raspberry fruit, some nice pretty floral notes, nice earth. Seemed a little bit lean at first, but you know, these after it opened up, you know, it's got a little bit of tannins here and some nice acidity. These 12s, like I said, very well built. The Pernod Vergelès, a little bit bigger, and this fruit a little darker, but nice spice to this wine as well. A little green herbal, a minty note here as well. A little bit more complex, a big and voluminous wine on the tongue, and a little bit of tannins here at the end. These 12s, like I said, well built, are going to need some time. That minty and earthy nuance coming through on the second day. Excellent juice. Louis Saint Georges Les Boudot, a real big boy here. This wine showing a little more of that underbrush and herb, and really bright black raspberry fruit, big and structured wine on the tongue. This wine's got some tannins on the finish, but a lot of fruit, and like I said, these 12s just need a little bit of time. Most excellent juice. The Grand Echezot 11, that's right, we had 111 thrown in there at the end, and this 11, a lot more drinkable vintage than the 12s. This wine's got a cherry liqueur-like fruit on the nose, and a lovely earthy component like truffles, and the tannins very fine, and a firm hand of acidity, though this wine's still very well built. It's got a long way to go. Killer juice, and that's what we expect from Grand Cru Burgundy. That's what we had to drink with our friend Olivier Masmondet from Louis Jadot. I'm your host, Andrew Lampasoni, signing off for the Wine Watch, saying remember, always drink the good stuff first.